Long time no see. Right.
Let's see.
Get the show on the road here.
Why won't it work?
Oh, I don't know about that now. I just ain't picked it up yet, I don't guess.
I guess not.
Technical difficulties. Stand by. I've been having a problem talking to that. Must be the atmosphere or something.
What's that crap? That's not what we wanted.
You got it?
Ain't nobody on.
Let me see if anybody.
There it is. Successfully connected.
Okay, let's see. Well, that's part of it. The other part of it is, does it show up? Yeah, you might be connected, but it ain't connected right yet.
It ain't.
Nope.
How y'all doing?
Live chat.
I hope everybody is okay and had a great week.
Moving through the new year, really
Successfully
and easily.
Howdy do. Howdy do, Sherry.
A lot of challenges out there these days.
Well, yeah. And
sorry
we switched to 7 o'clock Texas time because it's 8 o'clock on the East Coast time and 6 o'clock on the West Coast. Hey, Randy Knapp. How you doing?
Hey.
Hey, Howard.
Well, how showing up now?
Cindy P. Sharon Art. Hello, good evening, all.
See my finger? Had to get me out my Band-Aid.
Yeah, Mr. Band-Aid man.
Bronchiosaurus Band-Aid on the end. Bronchiosaurus. Cut my finger out there fooling around earlier.
Oh, boy.
That's the way it goes. It's just the way it is.
And how did you cut your finger?
I was working on that little piece, that seat for the seat, that latch broke.
Yeah.
I epoxied it, and I was getting that epoxy off there, and it slipped and whacked me. Something I should have had my cutting gloves on.
Hey, Jay's wife.
I don't have any cutting gloves.
Good to see y'all too.
Oh man.
What?
I was going to ask Randy how everybody's doing over there.
Yeah. How's everybody's health?
Yeah.
They were all sick. Look at my shirt.
Everybody's had the flu bug's been going around, I guess.
I guess so. Hey, RC. Well, we'll wait till we get a few more in here and we'll talk about our week.
Yeah.
We were busy. Busy.
Yep.
Busy since last Thursday.
Well, we've been busy for a while.
Yeah, but I mean visiting and...
Oh, yeah. We're in a place called, we're in Texas, y'all.
Texas, y'all?
Yeah, we're down here, living on the fly, you know how we do. Trying to save our money.
Oh, Sharon, I hope you stayed warm, honey. We've been watching it. We were on the edge.
Yes, icing right north of us here.
Yikes.
We're in, well, there's a reservoir right there. We're down here along the Rio Grande. Actually, we're just northwest of Rio Grande, Texas.
Do you want the big light on so you can see?
I can see. We're in,
I can't see.
It's called Falcon Heights, where the Falcon Reservoir is over here. And we're in a city, no, not a city. I don't know if it's city or county. County park. It's provides free boondocking, free camping with water and trash. And they have, if somebody doesn't have what we have, you're tent camping or in a van, they have showers and restrooms here.
Yeah.
It's all free, provided by the
And it's super clean.
Very clean around the area. A lot of people here, I've talked to a couple people around here, and everyone tries to keep it clean. So that's a plus. Thumbs up.
Randy, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everybody gets well soon. Hey, Broken Dreams. Why, hello, Someday's here.
Hey, there you go. Sharon Johnson Art. What's she saying?
She was
She was sick too. She stayed in the whole week.
Well, because of the ice storm.
Oh yeah, the ice storm. Yeah, wherever you're at, a lot of people got hit with that. Holy mackerel!
Yeah,
But
that was.
I
Oof.
hate ice storms, man. That's the one thing about living in the South along that zone. You can get them anytime, anywhere. Florida don't have many of them, but I know Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina do. Arkansas, Mississippi,
Yeah.
Louisiana, and Texas. They all have them.
Hello, Debbie Joe.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Yeah.
doing great, and the weather is pretty good here. She says it's
Well,
freezing in
today
Nebraska.
it's warmed up to about 60. What was it? 62 today.
Yes.
Felt good. The wind died down. It got down last night. I was sitting here and it went down to what 37.
Right.
Then we sat here. We were watching Yellowstone, and it went back up to 41. So I guess I told her the wind probably shifted.
Yeah.
And we're thinking
Yeah.
the wind started coming out of the southeast last night, maybe or out of the west. So it
Sharon.
stopped coming out of the north.
Sharon Johnson, she's in Dallas.
Yeah.
Our daughter lived in McKinney.
2 years ago when the ice storm.
Yeah. And she didn't have any power, and they had to go stay with some friends
They
until
had power. Yeah.
power came back on. Yeah, we were very thankful for that 62 because when we were staying in, what was that town we stayed in? In
Where?
the campground? Yes, y'all, we were in a campground. A county.
Yeah, county park again because a lot of they wanted the cheapest place I could find was like 55 a night.
Hey,
in,
Perry.
in a mobile home RV park combo thing. That's what they have down here in South Texas. We were rested right north of Brownsville. But all the ones I seen, the real nice ones were $75, $80 a night. I just can't see paying that.
No.
I mean, we could pay it, but I just think that's a waste of money because we don't care about shuffleboard and all that kind of stuff. I don't care about a resort where you have all that
Yeah.
stuff going on.
Where they have a little tiny pool and they call it a resort.
We just do our own thing.
So, yes, Sharon, the family is doing fantastic.
Yep,
Fantastic. They're getting so tall. And
Yeah.
once again, I'm the shortest one in the family.
Yep, she's short. Well, Mary Jane's actually the shortest grandchild.
Yeah.
No,
But-
Abigail, I guess, would be the shortest one now.
No, they're all her and
Even though she's older than
oh,
Mary Jane.
she
Abigail's-
might be. She might be shorter than Mary
Yeah,
Jane.
but that's the way it goes. It's like your tall ones.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Trip might be the tall one now.
Oh yeah.
We're not
Well,
sure
he
about
might not be as tall as
that. Liam.
or Ryan.
Ryan's
Ryan.
like 6. Ryan's as tall as I am. He's 6'1".
Yeah. I'm glad to hear everyone is doing well. Yes,
Yeah.
they are doing great. He took us out to dinner. Let's see. We met Beth for dinner
Mhm.
in Harlingen, Texas.
Harlingen, Texas. I think that's how you say it.
And then Friday night, we ate at the restaurant
And
at Starbase,
Starbase
SpaceX.
for SpaceX.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
That's where they launched the rockets and everything over there at Boca
Yeah.
Chica. I think I said that right. By Boca Chica Beach.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said it right or not. But anyway, it's fun. We had a great time with the kids. Enjoyed it. They got a super nice place. Just things are going good. You got your health and everybody's doing good. Hey, that's most of the game right there.
Well, Jay's wife, Brownsville is like any other big city. There are certain areas of Brownsville that you just do not go.
Yeah,
And where our kids live, it's fine.
yeah, it's good where
Yeah.
they live.
They kind of live in the country.
They kind of just on the edge,
Out,
suburb
yeah,
edge. And
yeah.
It's pretty nice where they're at. It's nice subdivision. It was country at one time, but then they built these homes all around, big homes,
Right.
big lots, big 4-acre lots. You know how it is in Texas.
Yeah.
I can have 2 houses on this 4 acres, or one house.
Right. It's like, what they call them? Ranchettes.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, that
sort
used to
of.
be the term.
Except for
where
she
you-
has a 3,000 square foot house and a 2,000 square foot house. So,
I think that was 2,600.
the little one?
Yeah, and the other
Oh,
one, the big
God.
one's bigger than 3,000. I think it's like 4.
They're big.
They're
big.
the big houses. And the one's got upstairs
Yeah.
and everything, so that's why I said it's 4,000, about 4,000 square feet. But yeah, you got kids and everything, you gotta have a place to live.
Well, and the cartel,
Cartel.
Yeah, Jay's wife says she's heard such horror stories. Some of that stuff is not true, but
Some of it is.
some of it is.
It's all the
Exactly.
areas you go. If the State Department's telling you not going to a certain area,
Exactly.
rather,
Don't go.
and the thing I'm saying is, if you are a Mexican American, a Mexican or part time, or both, and they say don't go in these areas, even if you're Mexican, don't go.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
whatever you're, Mexican American, Spanish American, just whoever you are, if they say don't go to those places, don't go around them.
That's it. And our daughter told us that they have never been across the border from the Brownsville to what's the big town down there? There's a big town down there, and she says, "Nope, we don't go there.
Yeah,
Everybody goes to the smaller places."
well, what we found out here, where we're at, like up here near Falcon Heights, this reservoir here we're staying in. Let me see if I can find it here on the map. Um,
Thanks, Pamela.
McAllen, Texas. A lot of the Mexicans come over and shop in McAllen, in the cross-border cities.
Alan.
McAllen, that's what I said.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't say nothing else. I said McAllen, Texas.
We've been having a hard time with that.
So, that said,
It's been a month.
there's Brownsville right there. Matamoros. That's right across from Brownsville. They say it's really trashy and dirty along the Rio Grande and all that. It's like third world. I'll just tell you like it is. That's what people say.
Yeah,
I didn't go down there and video it because I don't care about seeing other nastiness.
I'm not.
It's all along the river. It's trashed up and everything. It's just third world over there.
Yeah.
But you get away from those pockets, and you see really nice neighborhoods, nice people, nice and clean, trash picked up. What we did find out though, Sandy and Doug were telling us this because they went over to Boca Chia Beach and where the rockets and everything are launched by SpaceX. Not SpaceX. Yeah, SpaceX. Yeah, I get my SpaceX and my Starlink mixed up. Same guy owns all of them. So anyway, but people get together and go out. It's a bird sanctuary out there, and of course that creates a little conflict with what Elon wants to do. But he bought the land fair and square. He can do with it what he needs to do. He's permitted to do all the stuff. He's bringing a lot of jobs to the area, and they're appreciative of that. It's high tech jobs. This rocket stuff is big tech stuff. But there's a lot of people that live in Texas don't even know that
SpaceX is
down here. They don't even know that.
which is crazy.
But that's okay. Not everybody knows everything, right? But they were out there. Sandy was telling me there was groups of people coming back, picking up trash on the beach out there. Community have like a community watch.
Yeah.
Because sea turtles come in there and nest.
Yeah.
And they're all up and down the Gulf Coast over here, all the way from probably Louisiana all the way down. But a lot of people, try to keep the beaches clean so the turtle can come in and do their nesting and stuff,
Yes.
and plus keep the beach clean.
Well, even when we were at Padre Island, they provided a bag for you
To pick up
to
trash.
pick up the
Well,
trash.
what happens? What they were explaining to me, and what Sandy and them found out was the Rio Grande dumps into the ocean, just right south of Boca Chia, which that's the border. And now that trashy stuff that's coming out of the Rio Grande circulates north, and it wraps around and lands on the beaches on this side of Texas. And it's a lot of trash, y'all. It's a lot of trash.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable that people can't pick up after themselves anywhere. Now, I'm not saying it all comes out of Mexico. It comes from those communities along the river and upriver. You don't know where it all comes from, but you have an idea. But a lot of it's plastic bottles.
Exactly.
Plastic bottles and stuff like that. But hey, that's the way it is. But they're down there picking it up. And when we were down there, it was a lot of trash on the beach. I picked up paper, plastic bags, a couple of bottles myself when we were just parked on the beach checking it out. And yeah, you can camp on the beach out there, but you need
the beach is not very wide.
It ain't deep. You're right on the edge, and if that surf comes up, it can run into your rig.
We need to ask Daryl and Kim about that.
We have some experts within our group that are quite, they can handle camping on the beach.
Yeah, they're familiar with all that.
They'll give you all the pointers. What's Daryl and Kim's YouTube channel?
Some days here.
Some Days Here. You pull that up and they'll have a good video on there for you.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Daryl.
Of course, it could be a cooking video.
Yeah.
But when it comes to camping on the beach, Daryl's my expert. I go to him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we went and parked out on Boca Chia Beach, and we were waiting for the kids last Friday night.
Yeah, to go to the Astro, what's it called? Astro Grill.
Astro Grill, yeah.
Yeah, the Astro Grill's where we ate. They took us to dinner again.
Yeah. But yeah, we're sitting there. All of a sudden, the water just keeps getting closer and closer, and we're like,
on the beach.
time to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's king tide, high tide coming in, but they scrape it out there because the wind will blow the sand up and where the road is, and once you get around the corner, they have some places back there you can kind of pull off. But I was looking at that beach when we were down there, and you could see where when tides come in, the ocean goes way in on those dunes. You can see it. Man, it's unbelievable.
Daryl says, camp on the beach.
Yeah.
An experience he'll never forget.
That's it.
Oh, golly.
And after it's all said and done and they're perfectly safe, you got to sit back and laugh about it. Cause that's the best healing of it all. What all you went through was miserable. But they made it through that, and that's a great learning thing. So good that they're safe.
Exactly.
And our safety comes first out here. We got to be safe. Got to do things safely.
Safety above all else.
Yep. But the name of that park we camped at was Adolph Tomei.
Tomei, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Tomei.
it looked like Tom May, but I think you pronounce it Tomei.
But so their little keypad thing broke.
Whose?
Adolph Tomei, the county park.
Oh yeah, they had a keypad. I guess it broke a couple years ago. Is what we found out. So you got to be back by 10 o'clock because when the guy closes the gate and locks the office, you can't get in with your vehicle.
Yep.
They got Ballards there so you can walk in. You just park. They got a little parking area outside there scraped off. But it was a nice little park, It was pretty good. $30 a night. That's the cheapest we could find. That was only 23 miles from our kids' house.
Yeah.
That was better to me. That was better. I liked it better. It's quiet there.
Oh yeah.
It's a nice, very nice park.
Very nice.
They've made a lot of improvements to it.
But
could they make more? Well, of course, you can always make more. But it had a nice paved road in. Where we camped was gravel, but that don't matter to us a lot of times.
No.
But we had power and water and everything we needed there full hook up.
Yeah.
But that was better than paying $85 a night because that's about what we had to pay to find something decent, closer down to our kids. Because like I said, we don't know the area. What was the name of that place? San Benito, and some of those towns over there.
Right.
Harlingen. Everything was pretty. I was surprised it was so expensive like that.
Whew.
But
and they're packed in there.
And yes,
oh
and some of it was you can get a monthly rate. They prefer the monthly rates, and you pay your own power. I think that's how they have a lot of them set up.
Yeah.
Like they do in a lot of places.
Yeah.
So, but just to rent it for a couple nights, I think what I seen one of them, the weekly deal was $300 and something for a week. I felt like that was pretty steep. And that was for a halfway decent one that I could find.
Yeah.
But some of them you got to call and see if they have vacancies and all that kind of stuff. So we just stayed in the county park, and it was good for how many days? 6, 7, a week. So. It was 7.
Yeah.
A week. Yeah.
Well, it was funny because every time we'd come back, like the first night we went down to the kids, we got back 5 minutes before they shut the gate. 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
5 minutes.
It was really close.
Yeah.
And the next time we went out,
3 minutes.
3 minutes. We were like, oh
3
my
minutes.
gosh.
Yeah, we go, well, what it is at different times, when you're leaving, and the weather was miserable. I mean, it was rainy, nasty, and it was just miserable times to be out.
It was.
And we had to leave early so we could make sure we got back. But you meet traffic.
Oh, yeah.
And
and one night, the navigator sent us a totally different way
for some
than
reason,
what we had planned.
I don't know all the streets and roads. That's why I'm always leaving. I carry a map. I'm trying to find the right road.
Chat is off.
Chat's off? Okay. Well, that's just part of it. live chat. I don't know if it's on or went off. I don't know. Maybe nobody's saying nothing.
I don't know.
Maybe they're just listening to us
Y'all
talk.
not talking to us tonight. Come on. We got 33 people on here. Let's speak.
They're all dazed and confused. Dazed and confused.
Well.
I think I cut it off. I think it was on.
Oh.
Nothing's popped up on the phone, see? There we go. No, that's Facebook.
That's Hannah. Sorry.
Hannah Colazzo. I seen that baby boy. Beautiful.
Yeah, he
Man,
is.
oh man.
She's not on here. She's just talking to me.
She needs to be on here. You tell her, go to YouTube.
We're just listening to your story.
Oh,
We had a great week. Hey!
It's the two of us.
Linda and Carlos.
Hope y'all are feeling great. We're feeling great.
Randy thinks you might be sick, and he's a little worried because he didn't see you out today, Carlos.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I only had it for like 3 days. A little bit of sinus and stuff, but these guys were sick.
Man.
Me and Sandy I got, Sandy had it for, I guess, a week.
Yeah.
You and Doug have had it for about a month.
I had to take cough syrup last night because I just could not get over
this
it.
stuff is weird. Doug said he was having headaches, and I think this part of getting better. Believe it or not.
It was crazy.
So,
Just crazy. But we went down to Boca Chia and seen the big rocket, and our grandsons were growing like weeds. And
it was all good.
It was. And now our kids are thinking they got to come and see our rig and everything, and see Sandy and Doug's bus, and went to...
It was an adventure for them.
Yeah, and went and seen Kim and Daryl's rig, because they
think they might get them something later.
Yeah, so...
You know, so they can do some things. They have a thing.
Hey.
You know, when you're in your 30s, early 40s, you're trying to get her done, lined up, so you got a lot of things going on. That's the way it is. And they got their jobs and their careers and all that. So.
Well, thank you, Kent. He said he ain't got much going on. That's why he likes to watch us on Friday nights.
Yeah, we like I say, we had made our trip over here. We left Yuma back on January 3rd or something like that, and kind of took our time coming across. Now we made the loop, Padre Island, did all that, National Seashore.
Yeah.
Then we went down to Brownsville, seen the kids, South Padre Island. We didn't even go out there. It was just, the weather was just so bad.
Oh, gosh.
It was rainy, nasty, and just...
Foggy.
And good days we had. We did a cookout one day, which we had a fairly decent day. It was cloudy, but it finally cleared off enough. We had a cookout. That was good. The kids got to come to the park.
Yeah.
And they seen the bus and our rig, and they just, you know, it was good. It was good family time.
It was. It was.
Did you have good weather while you were on the BD? What's the BD? Beach. Dora, what do you mean? What's the BD?
I don't know. But the weather was rainy and icky. I mean, actually, today is the best day
we've had in a while.
Yeah.
Now, we did have a couple nice days at Padre Island before we came down about 160 miles to South Padre Island. We came through the King Ranch. I didn't know in Kingsville, Texas. That's part of the King Ranch. It's the largest ranch in America. It's big. It came all the way from Corpus Christi. It starts right south of Corpus Christi, all the way down to the county park we stayed in. It's like 2 or 3 different counties.
Yeah.
That that ranch is in. But they offer tours. Next time we come, because this was a learning kind of curve for us coming down here, we're going to go on the King Ranch tour and do some things, have more time to do more things in Texas. And hopefully at a different time when the weather will be more quiet.
Howard says that he went to Brownsville and he hired someone, a guide, to take him across into Mexico. He said he really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
And Debbie Jo, you were right. The weather is crazy this year. Crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cold all the way down to our daughter's house in Brownsville.
Oh,
like the high was 45.
Yeah, 45 the day.
Wow.
One day we went down to see him. We had to stay inside. We couldn't do much outside. It was rainy and nasty, cold. It was like just terrible weather. Hell, it was colder down here. It was in New York for a couple of days.
Big hat, no cattle.
Yeah, big hat, no cattle.
What's that mean?
That's Carl. Who knows?
I do have two cowboy hats. Cowgirl hats,
Yeah.
I should say.
I don't know. But yeah, we just not doing so much work on the trailer, doing a few little things. I changed out some lights the other day.
Yay!
It's a little bit at a time. I've been taking some time off. We did a walk today. Nice. This county park we're in has a big loop all the way around. It's almost a mile, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And it's free here.
Yeah, I told them that earlier.
Oh.
Got water,
I hear that
trash,
part.
showers if you need them. It's a real nice area. And they got those stickers on the ground here.
Oh, go heads.
Teeny tiny. They'll stick to you.
Dora, I mean, the beach was pretty when we were at Padre Island, but it was rainy almost every day. Windy.
The first day we pulled in wasn't too bad. And the second day, but then it got nasty, windy, and rainy. And it was in and out all the time. But that's just the way it is. That's the way it is sometimes. You got to take the good with the bad with the weather.
Oh. A volcano? Excuse me.
Kent Meyer says he'll take 45. It's fine where he's at.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
That's a heat wave.
So Jay's wife says that the experts are saying all this crazy weather is caused by a volcanic, eruption.
Some eruptions. Don't go.
Wow.
Excuse me, y'all. I had to yawn there. No, that's good. But yeah, we're just
hot in Florida.
we're probably gonna spend about 2 weeks here, just kind of slow down, regroup, rest, kind of do some work on the rigs, little stuff we kind of get knocked out, then gradually working our way back to Yuma.
Exactly, Cindy. Exactly. She says the thing about Texas.
In this part, it'll be 90 the whole summer, the whole winter.
Oh yeah.
We've seen that in Florida.
We've seen that in Montana.
We went swimming in 90-degree weather in December in Florida where we lived.
One year we went to
Yellowstone
Glacier National Park in the spring, the early June-ish. You know.
It wasn't June, honey. We were there when it was hot like that.
Really?
It wasn't June. It was August. School was just everybody just went back to school. It was August.
Okay.
It was hot.
He's right about everything tonight, y'all.
Whatever you say. You don't see too many 90 degrees in Montana.
Well, we did then. I mean, maybe it wasn't June, but
no, not in June.
It was 90 degrees there.
We barely, you know, hey, it can be, weather can be funny anywhere.
Yep.
Already tripping with Tom and Bonnie. Hey guys, they're here. They're in nice here in Glendale, Arizona. Low 40s, high 70s.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the perfect weather.
We're fixing to have that for one day, and it jumps. I think what is it, Sunday? It jumps to like 85, 87 here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to jump on us. Here it is in the 30s, last couple nights or whatever, really been cold. It was cold on the way over here.
Mm-hmm.
Raining, cold. But hey, that's the weather. You just got to deal with it wherever you at, you know?
Yeah.
But just be safe. But did y'all see some of those newsreels where people were driving out there on that ice?
They don't know how to do it.
And it killed 7 people or so in Texas.
Yeah.
Don't drive on the ice, guys. Stay home. Listen to what they're telling you. You know, stay home.
Yeah.
I don't drive on ice. I don't do that. Well, we were watching the weather before we left. I almost said, "Hey, I'm not going."
Yeah.
I mean, before we left over there, because it was almost to be icy here. It was just right up the road. It stopped.
Yeah.
I think.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, right up the road. It wasn't, 50, 60 miles. It had ice.
Yeah.
So I don't fool with no ice on. I don't drive in ice. That's for fools. People who don't want to live long. It's 54 in Zephyr Hills. It's 50 here where we're at. Going up to 72 tomorrow. Yeah, that's pretty good with no rain. Yeah, we're not going to have no rain for it looks like about the next 10 days.
Yay!
And
I'm excited for that.
We've been in a lot of rain since we left Tucson, 2.5 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. We left Tucson, man. It was rainy there. It wasn't real sunny coming across New Mexico, and then we
Right.
get down here in Texas, and it's still cloudy and rainy.
Yeah. Sharon says, did we sell our house in Florida? We had several houses in Florida.
Yeah,
we
we had
sold everything.
You got rid of everything.
Yep. Even
Yeah.
the one in Georgia. We had one in Georgia.
Yeah.
Well, we actually had two in Georgia, but
Yeah, well,
we sold the one really early.
we sold everything we had.
Yes.
There's other things to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
And this house right here is not hard to clean.
And this house here can roll down the road.
That's right.
I don't like my
That's
neighbors.
right.
There's too much music, too many barking dogs, just not
Too
good
many loud
neighbors.
generators.
Just too loud,
Yeah.
too nasty, too
You
messy.
can just get up and leave.
Yeah. But yeah, we were pretty nice. This is a pretty nice county park here, and things pretty good. It's real quiet in
Wow.
the evenings.
So Jay says that that this is the first sunny day they've had in 10 days in Alabama. I
Wow.
bet.
Yeah, y'all had bad weather across there.
Yeah.
Debbie Joe says, how much snow did you get? She's talking to somebody in Flagstaff has gotten
Yeah.
61.
God,
That's great.
that's nuts.
Only get 20. Oh, that's good for Flagstaff. That'd be great snow melt for them.
Uh-huh.
For all the rivers and stuff. That'd be great for Arizona,
Yeah.
period. Because all that water runs downhill.
Well, Sharon, our last house that the year before. Yeah. So we have no houses. We do have some property that's in Central Florida. It's vacant land.
We may buy some more vacant land. We don't know yet. We don't need anything right now.
Starlight. Have you ever spent any time exploring
No,
Michigan?
but we hear it's fantastic up there in northern Michigan.
Yeah.
We hope to be able to do that eventually.
We've got friends up there too.
Yeah, sure do. Yep.
Yeah.
Northern Michigan people up there are fantastic. Really nice folks. I've met some of them. They said, "Oh, don't hold it against me about Michigan." I said, "I ain't holding nothing against nobody. Every state has its good and its bad. Every state. Even Florida, Texas too. We all have our things, but every state has a lot of good people in it.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I don't get that detailed about it. We got friends from all over.
Yep. Yep.
Just good old Americans.
I mean, if we we could probably have us a meet up here in Texas, but I don't know where to do that at.
Yeah, we'd have to.
Figure that out.
Well, we got too much coming up. We got a bunch of stuff coming. We got to still go do some work on this rig. We got a bunch of stuff going on.
Ton.
Yeah, our kids have a rig now. My youngest daughter has a rig. Y'all know that. We told y'all that before.
Yeah.
So they're wanting to be coming out. We got to go back to the East Coast next year. Or no, this year.
Yeah.
We gotta
The
go back.
end of this year.
End of this year, we got to go back to the East Coast, see our
Hello.
doctors, and get all of our stuff done.
Hello, Ann Mac. And Starlight says, right on. I am.
Yep.
Born and raised there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you would love it. Talking about Michigan.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, Michigan's got some beautiful places.
Mm-hmm.
Every state does. We've been in so many of them. It's just for what we do out west here. It's just it's so convenient, and it's the areas are so big and beautiful. It's just unbelievable. It makes it so easy.
And if anybody tells you that you can see all of the United States in 1 year, just don't even listen to them. Because there ain't no way you can.
You can't see it in 5 years.
Well, we've been out here for almost 9 years and we haven't.
No, we've just been putting around doing this, and we're having so much fun with the friends we've made and the things that we're doing. We'll probably never see it all. We probably never will. There's a lot to see in this country.
Oh, hello,
There's
Robin.
a lot to see up in Canada. We're going to be doing some stuff there later on in this year.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing some stuff with that. So hopefully, Lord willing.
Yeah.
Wickenburg is a great place. Yes, Wickenburg is awesome. So is Congress. We love Congress in Wickenburg area.
Yep.
We love it over there.
Yeah. Lots of cowboys.
Robin Dwellers, hi from Wickenburg, Arizona.
Yeah.
Hey, Robin, we ate up there at where the Safeway is over there off of the Highway 72, I think. There's a Mexican restaurant there that they didn't shut down during the thing. They said to shut down. So we ain't shutting down here. Lady, she told them we're gonna stay open. I love it. I love it.
And Mac, I did hear that, and that's a gray area. Um, it, it's I don't know. I just don't even know what to say about that.
Hey, Robin, I went to the big old tires there in Wickenburg,
Oh yeah,
and they remember when they changed my oil because I do a lot of business with big old tires, so I bought my tires there, and they rotated my tires and balanced them for free, and they gave me an oil change on my 6.7 liter diesel. It was $78.
yeah.
And that was a great price. I tipped them guys $20 because
Hey,
that was a great price.
hey,
If I can get
Kate.
anything under $100 for an oil change on that diesel, that's a bargain.
Nice to see you guys. What do you like? What do you like about Texas? Have a great weekend. Oh, we like all kinds of stuff about Texas.
Oh,
What do you like
man.
about Texas? It's big.
Yeah. And Texas has a green economy. It's the largest in the nation. They got these windmills all around us here. Yeah, they got solar fields. Haven't seen as many solar fields as they have the wind turbines.
Oh man,
They
wow.
got a ton of wind turbines.
Yeah,
We've seen them all down here since we got into Texas, all over the place.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
hello, Sandy. Adding.
And they got a lot of cattle too, Texas. A lot of ranches, cattle.
Oh yeah.
Texas is a big place. I mean, you see the cities, but Texas is way bigger than those cities, y'all. It's way bigger.
Seriously.
And usually places like this, when they're out and about, it's about 10 miles to the little town over here. Hang on a minute. What's that little town over there? Because there's not a whole lot here. I mean, where we're at, I think the population's not but a couple hundred.
Here.
Here, yeah, it's only a couple hundred. So, Sullivan City's there. 185. Hang on a minute, I'll tell you where we're going. There's a little old town over here called Roma.
Oh yeah.
Roma Los Sanis. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's right on the border. We have border patrol all around here too. We've seen their trucks all out
That's
here.
what we came through,
Yeah, the
and it looked like we were in Mexico.
It's 10 miles, but it was clean, very
It
nice
was.
little town. And we went to the hardware store. Me and Doug did the other day, and I asked the little Mexican guy in there. He's really helpful, really good guy. Where the best places was for us to eat where the food's not too hot.
Yeah.
He gave us 2 locations. He said no hot food. Oh, those would be the 2 best for you then, because there are. But not all Mexican people like. That's a misconception. That's a stereotype. We know many Mexican people that do not eat hot foods.
Right.
They like flavorful foods like I like. I don't like it so hot I can't taste the other stuff
Exactly.
in the food. But I like flavored food. I like the different spices and stuff. Not heat. I like flavors. I'm a flavor guy.
Okay.
What's going on?
Who won cards today? And
Yay!
Sandy says that was a good question.
Yay!
I won today, but it only took 15 games for me to win one game. Kim won today. Kim won today, and I won one today. So that's good. It was fun. It's always fun, even if you win or lose. But Sandy threw her cards today.
She threw them. Oh, Sandy, you never told me that.
It was funny. We just started laughing. Let's see. Randy says, seriously, my favorite, Sharon.
Same.
Oh, God. Okay.
I'm not sure where it at all hit in Texas. Were y'all close to any of the ice? It was probably 50 miles up the road from us.
Yeah.
We're thinking maybe a little bit more, because we're down here. We were down here next to Brownsville, and we understand it got right around Corpus Christi, or maybe in from there a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure where it went up there. I know San Antonio got hit. And Austin got hit with the ice. Of course, Dallas did. We seen that on
Right.
the news.
Cindy P, you are correct.
Oh, that's Birdman.
Hey!
Hey, Birdman.
Authentic Mexican food is not hot. It's the Tex-Mex, which is American Mexican
Influx.
food. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do a lot of Tex-Mex. I don't.
No.
Tex-Mex is not my thing. I like Mexican food. I like the regular Mexican food because it's so flavorful and just so homely good.
Birdman, it's going great. The weather is starting to change down here, and we're loving it.
Oh man, yeah, we had a nice sunny. It was kind of cool this morning and windy, but it kind of calmed down in the afternoon and warmed up. And tomorrow it looks like shorts will be on tomorrow. We'll be back to getting our sunny selves back in condition for travel and having a good time.
So all 6 of us went for a walk today, and what did that guy say? The county gang is walking through here now.
Yeah. Well, this loop where we're parked here around this whole county park, they have it fenced, and you can walk it, and it's about a mile around the whole loop. Yeah. And in between here, they got rows and trees and places for you to park. They got water spigot hookups if you want them. That's the nice thing about these big free areas. There's no certain way you have to park. It's not like a campground, and that's why we love these places like this when they have them. This is a little jewel sitting here.
Exactly.
And there's a big fishing lake right over here.
And these places like this, where you can have 50 to 75 rigs in here, they are few and far between in Texas.
Yeah, something like this is few and far between in Texas. We're great that this little county has it, but that's just the way it is. Now out west, once we hit Arizona, New Mexico has some, but it's not available off of 10. I mean, you got to travel to find anything.
Yeah.
But it's not, and when you're down in Texas to find something like this along the Rio Grande, this is just great.
Right. So.
Yeah, this is great.
But, anybody have any other questions? You got anything else to say?
No.
No.
I'm checking my finger out there. Little blade caught me right on the tip today. I was messing around. But no, in travels when you can find these kinds of places, they're a jewel, especially when you start coming further east where they
for sure.
Where they don't have the BLM land. I wish Texas had more BLM land. It would be great. But they have areas. They have parks and stuff like that you can go to that are reasonably priced and provide the amenities you need. And the park we stayed at, which we didn't say before, the Adolph Domain Park, they had fishing there and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fishing.
Nice piers and
airboats going up and down the channel. Of course, barges. Yeah. They moved barges in through there. But it was a waterway, and the park's right out there on the peninsula where you could enjoy the fishing and stuff. Okay. That's all good.
Robin wants to know where to next.
We're going to be here for at least a week and a half, 2 weeks.
For sure. Well, we want to get our shoe mold put down on the flooring.
Things to do, but we're probably off to, we're working our way towards Big Bend. We're going to spend some time over in Big Bend. Big Bend National Park. We've never been. It's 800 square miles, something like that. It's big as the state of Rhode Island. It's the biggest state of Rhode Island. Park in Texas. National Park. So we've never seen it, but it's got some high elevations, but it's a very remote park, and not a lot of people visit it.
Well, Howard, we will have to check out that restaurant the next time we come to Florida.
Yeah, Howard, when we get down there next year, we'll be giving you a shout.
Yeah.
Because we'll be coming down, we'll get together. Or it'll be later this year into next year, because we're going to be there for we're going to be home for a couple months. We got a lot of activities over there.
Yeah.
Grandkids to spend time with, and we got to come and stay and spend some time. That's just the way it is.
All right, Carl, good night. You didn't say a whole lot tonight. You okay?
All right. Good to hear from you, Carl. Hope everything's good.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Howard says, sounds good to him. I'll tell you where I will be going. Hope Cedar River Seafood's still in business.
For sure.
A good place in Corpus Christi, we had some seafood. It was really good.
Actually,
two places. Yeah, it was pretty good. The first place we ate was good. Better.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
just the way it is sometimes with the cooks and stuff like that.
Tired. Oh, he's tired from working. I'm so sorry.
All right.
It's time to retire, dude. Just
Well,
time to retire.
Carl's got a few years. They're a little bit younger than us.
Putting up the flags tomorrow. All
I
right.
gotta put the flags out. I guess I could get mine out too.
Yep.
You just gotta remind me.
Yep. I will remind you.
All right, we got about 13 minutes here.
13?
13 minutes.
Y'all got any questions?
Yeah.
We're making a list of all the questions. Everybody's been putting their questions in.
We're gonna do a little video. For
Yes,
that.
we are. We're going to answer those in a video.
Yeah.
A Q&A. A Q&A.
There's a question. So, but yeah, things are going good. Our health's good. No real major problems. Everybody got over the sickness.
Thank goodness.
After we left Yuma on our way over here, crew went down on me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm running around. Okay. But you know, we work through it. Just what you got to do. You got to work through it.
Exactly.
You got to work through those things. And like I say, we're on our way to Big Bend, and after Big Bend, we'll be heading back to Arizona. Got some things out there we're gonna be doing, and got some family visits to continue on doing, and it's just fun stuff, you know. Got a few cookouts to do, and we start getting really ready for moving north.
Well, there's Red, White, and Bethune.
Good evening.
How y'all
Hope all is
doing?
well. Yep. Good
We're
evening,
doing
guys.
great.
Yep.
What about the fuel?
What fuel?
Going to Alaska. Or
I ain't supposed to. What are you
no,
You-
fuel out here
going to places?
yes.
Next tribe be in the United States.
What?
Next tribe be in the. When will your next trip be in the United States?
Oh, where to?
Oh yeah, we're going up to Montana.
Yeah. So, Daryl's
Really?
asking about the fuel.
Oh, the fuel. Where were you? The fuel. Okay, hang on a minute. I'm confused.
He's wanting to know about the price of fuel.
Oh, from people out here.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, Howard, what's diesel running over there?
Well, we paid $3.89 the
Yeah.
other day.
No, we paid $3.70.
Woo! That's even
$3.70.
better, y'all.
We paid $3.70. You know what you told me? $3.76 or something like that.
3.7. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was $3.76 with our fuel card at the place we stopped. That's what Daryl's talking about. Red, White, and Bethune.
Time away from YouTube
Here in
and...
Florida this year. Happy to see you.
Oh, thank you, Dreamer.
I took a time away from YouTube and now back.
Yeah.
Oh, Dreamer Deborah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. She loves our fifth wheel.
Oh, okay.
We do too. Now that
Yeah.
we're getting it to where we like to live.
Well, hey, we had to do something.
How we like
had
to
do
live.
something. $4.87 for diesel in Florida. Wow. Everywhere else out of Texas is like $1 more a gallon.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is, I guess. Crazy.
Oh, God. So, Howard says that it's $4.87 over
I
there.
just said that.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry.
$1
I didn't
more.
see it.
A little bit less. I mean, a little bit less than $1 because some places we pay right at $4 over here in Texas.
Yeah.
Cheapest I got it though, I think it was the other day. It was $3.70 something with the fuel card. I'll
Yeah.
find out when I get my thing.
Yeah.
I'll find out when I get my thing back. Well, the one I got, it had to be pretty cheap because I only got $50 or $53, and it was almost $6 I got back rebate.
Well,
Wow.
that's good.
That's the actual price they charged me for.
Good, good.
They didn't say how much on there a gallon. They used to tell you all that. They don't tell you that no more. It's the program they got.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's all good.
Our
Yeah, fuel is a lot cheaper here in Texas than it is anywhere else.
Yeah. Our kids actually got the card too.
Yeah, regular is $3.42. We went up here the other day. We seen it for $2.98
Yeah.
and what was the place that seen it for $2.80 something?
Mm-hmm.
We seen it for $2.80 something. I can't remember where that was at.
Yeah.
But I don't pay too much attention to gasoline because I don't never need it. I don't need it for the generator much anymore. So diesel's what we look for.
I don't know why it's so much higher.
Yeah, well, they switched all these big trucks and stuff to everything. Diesel's the work engine, y'all. Powers up these big engines and diesel engines and automobiles and stuff. Remember back in the day, they didn't have many trucks that had. You go buy a truck, it didn't have a diesel engine.
No.
Everything was gas.
No. Yeah.
You had a special to get it. If the company made one, a Ford diesel or something, you could get it, but you'd have to order it and pay extra for it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
now it's a standard. A lot of these companies have gone diesel because it's so efficient.
It's just so they can get more out of us.
Yeah. So did y'all hear? Oh, I meant to say, I was telling the guys on our walk tonight. Did y'all hear anything about that bill that they pushed through? They're trying to push through where they don't want to tax you for your mileage. I know it came up a couple of years ago, and they've been looking at ways to take money from us. So that might be one y'all may keep an eye on out there. We'll let your legislators know.
Yeah.
We don't want no mileage tax, and we don't want no reader printer in our vehicles.
Seriously.
We're already paying tax on the fuel. That should be sufficient enough. They wouldn't waste so much money.
Mm-hmm.
They're notorious for wasting money. We all know that.
So,
Let that end on that note, I guess, tonight. Y'all think about that one, quandary, that one. I guess the congressman or somebody in California, he's trying to fight it to get that taken out of this.
Somebody in California is trying to get it.
He is a
wow.
I think he's a Republican. I don't know, Mexican or something like that. I was reading about it this morning in the news. They always try to do something to take money from you.
Yeah, I don't want Big Brother knowing where I'm going and how long I'm going to be there. Oh my gosh.
If it's a business thing, that's one thing. But for my private stuff, I don't want them tracking me and my mileage and all that garbage.
Yeah, that's why we're nomads.
Yeah, I don't need that garbage. There's a lot of garbage they created we don't need.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh my gosh.
But anyway, I don't need that.
So.
But it'll. I guess they'll figure it out. Yeah, figure out what to do about it.
Okay. Not only is diesel higher.
Dev also in some. Yeah, you got that. That's another thing that's went up way in prices. That DEF fuel.
Oh gosh.
That's gone up. I think I've seen some place where that was like $3 or something a gallon. I don't know how much DEF is. I don't pay no attention to it because I don't need it. Thank God.
So Howard says mileage tax. I think that is because of the electric cars.
Oh no, that's not. That's part of it, but that's not all of it. They don't want to tax anybody that's driving anything anywhere.
Exactly.
Not just for electric vehicles. Now I might could see something like that. Well, isn't that the purpose to go to electric, to clean up the roads and clean up everything, and Anyway,
they're trying to force us all into electric cars.
Well, Ford and them already converting a lot of vehicles to electric, but they don't have the electric, the stuff set up to do it with you.
Exactly.
Especially if you take a trip.
They're getting the cart before the horse.
And a lot of these states that haven't even structured for what you're going to pay for that juice you're plugging in there. Some places it's 3 times the price.
But we have seen more of those
charging stations.
Oh my gosh, they're everywhere.
They're not everywhere. They're not everywhere.
Not everywhere, but more than what I've seen.
Well, yeah, we've seen more of them, and they're starting to put them into a lot of different places. Like in, where was that we seen? Was it a rest area we seen some in?
Yes.
It was a rest area we seen where they had you plug in and get some power, but they're gonna charge you for that.
Mm-hmm. So Jay's wife says the power grid cannot handle a bunch of electric cars.
No, it can't. Sherry Carmack says, "Have a wonderful weekend."
You
too as well. Thank you so much
for
showing up. Hope we didn't bore you to death. We just kind of filling y'all in. We got through Christmas and come over here to Texas and visit family. And out with our friends messing around. Good night, everyone. Wonderful weekend.
Be safe.
Think about what you're doing. Yeah, we can get out of here too, I guess. They're all starting to peel. We're going to say good night on that note.
All right. Y'all have a good weekend.
All right. Take care, everybody. Good night.
Bye.